Hey guys, this is P.M.R.Bonez88's, and today I'm going to be doing is the Horror Fiend tag. I was also tagged by the Horror Miser Monty G. Thank you, man. Since I'll be answering a couple of questions and just telling you the truth and giving you guys a heads up. When it comes to time for when there's questions that I cannot answer, I'm very picky with horror movies. So hopefully you guys get to enjoy this video. So let's begin to answer these questions. So the first question will be, what is your first memory of watching a horror movie? Oh boy. If I had a time machine, I would have gone back in time to the past to see myself and what was my first memory of a horror movie that I watched when I was a kid. Originally I was going to say it was Child's Play 2, but it turns out it wasn't. And then I was going to say one of the Nightmare movies, but it wasn't. It was like before the Nightmares, before the Friday 13th. But as I got memory lane, my first movie that just popped into my head was the 1994 horror movie classic Wolf, that starred Jack Nicholson and Michelle Pfeiffer. I first saw it with my parents, and my mom taped it for me because that was my first horror movie to see. At first it gave me nightmares when I was a kid, but after a while I just got used to it of watching it. It never really scared me. And even so, with the makeup effect and how they made Jack Nicholson turning into this werewolf, it was like surprisingly, and he didn't really scare me, and I just watched throughout the whole movie. It didn't scare me, I didn't cry, nothing, and I was like about 7 or 8, so it was probably around there, one of those ages. And the next question is, name your favorite horror movie kill. Oh man, I have a lot, and like I said, I get very picky, sorry. It's either with between a Friday the 13th movie kills and the Nightmare on Elm Street kills. So I had to go on the side of a Nightmare on Elm Street series, and I think one of my favorite kills of all time where Freddy just made Philip turning into a puppet and just forced him jumping off from a building. And as you can just definitely see, is with the arteries that just came out of his arm and his leg. It was very hardcore, and that was like my most favorite kill of all times. Question number 3 says, recite your favorite horror movie line. Like I said, with the Nightmare series, there have been a lot of my most favorite Freddy quotes. And out of the all, I was gonna say one like when Nightmare 3 Dream Warriors saying, where Freddy says, "Welcome to prime time, bitch." But everybody loves that quote. So besides that, I would definitely have to go with, it's in part 4 of the Dream Master, and it's where Freddy just said to Debbie when she turned into a cockroach. I think my favorite quote was,
"You can check in, but you can't check out."
I mean, that line was just so solid right there. I was like, damn. I just love that quote. That line, it was like right there, pure solid. Many people may disagree on it, but you know what? I love that quote. Question number 4 asks, what's a horror movie you love but everyone seems to hate? Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna just lay off the Nightmare on Elm Street series because I know what my favorite is. Probably I'll just tell you anyways, it's part 4 of the Dream Master. But most likely I'm just gonna tell you is Friday the 13th, part 7, The New Blood. That's my most favorite out of all the Friday the 13th franchises. Many people will disagree with me, but I love it. It's my favorite, and plus Kane Hodder was introduced. And with all the makeup that they gave, that he was wearing, including when he was unmasked, you could definitely tell that Kane Hodder just turned, it was a hardcore killing zombie. There was definitely my favorite right there. And I just love all the kills. And I'm sure, maybe, like I said over and over, the MPA cut off a lot of violence there. But Part 7 right there, it was just my most favorite when I was a kid. And that's where Kane Hodder stayed throughout mostly the Friday 13th series. And unlike with the other actors, they always had to replace from one actor out of the other and another and another. But Kane Hodder stayed. And that's what I liked about Part 7. And especially with all the kills and the makeup effect. It was pure gold. Question number 5 says, would you rather watch your favorite horror movie every day for the rest of your life, or meet your horror idol, either dead or alive, for 15 minutes? Well, I did meet an horror idol, and it was back at New York Comic Con, and I met was Alex Vincent that played Annie Barkley. But besides him, I would rather meet is Robert Englund. I'd rather meet Robert Englund in person and just talk to him and get a picture of him. That's the only one person I want to get to meet. It's Robert Englund, the original and the legend that played as Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street series. But also lastly, it's not really a question, but also tell me a horror movie that I should watch and check out. I mean, most likely at the time I've seen some new horror movies on Netflix, but let me ask you this, just tell me which horror movie I should see and I should check out. Just comment down below, give me your answer and which horror movie that I should watch. And that's it. I've answered all the questions, and thank you, Monty G, for tagging me about this. This is really great, and hopefully I might get to collaborate with you someday. And this is really actually doing my best. Thank you guys, and for those of you who've been subscribing to my channel, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and comment down below, just like I said, give me your answer of which horror movie that I should check out and watch. Just let me know, alright guys? And also lastly, I want to tag is the Horror Arena Master, and extra I also wanted to tag is Horror Retrospective. Check out their channels and see what you guys think. And don't forget to like this video if you enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe as well. And I'll be doing more reviews in the bright future. So this is P.M.R.Bonez88 signing off. The saying is, peace!